Hello, so let's talk more about belly fat. This is something that I know affects majority of the women in my group and who follow me. And the reason I know that is because I ask. And when people come to join my Facebook group, for example, Take Control of Your Menopause, one of the questions is, which symptoms do you struggle with? And I would say probably 70 to 80% of the women put down belly fat or weight gain as a symptom that they are struggling with. Now, I've talked about this a lot. If you're in my Facebook group, Take Control of Your Menopause, I've done lots of posts on it, and I have actually organised them into guides. There was one series I did in April, so if you're in the Facebook group, you can go and find them there. And I'm going to share more, but unfortunately, it is not as simple as eat less, exercise more. I saw Davina had posted something for Menopause Monday. I think it was this week, the Monday just gone. And she talked about belly fat, and she said, you know, movement, doing cardio and strength training, and having a smaller plate would be helpful. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. And the majority of you know this because I would hazard a guess that you have tried all of those things. And in fact, I know many of you have because you tell me. If it was a case of eating less and just doing exercise and more exercise, then it would work and you wouldn't be here asking and trying to find out and searching for the answers as to why you've suddenly got this big ring of belly and back fat, let's face it, back fat, bra strap fat, some people call it, that you've never had before. You're not eating any differently, you're not exercising any less, and yet suddenly it appears from nowhere. And the reason for it is multifactorial. It's not just one thing that causes it, but it is related to changing hormones. Now, the other thing that lots of women say is that they've gone on HRT because it's becoming very popular to go on HRT, and there's lots of pros to HRT, but it has to be prescribed correctly, which is a bit of a struggle at the moment with some GPs. There's a shortage, and the amounts and the dosage, etc., have to be right, and a lot of GPs don't really have the training in HRT, unfortunately. It is improving because the likes of Davina, etc., are helping to push that, but it's still got a long way to go. But HRT doesn't help with belly fat. Nobody has ever come to me and said they're on HRT and they have lost weight. They may tell me that they have got rid of brain fog, they may have their moods may be better, but belly fat, energy, sleep, sleep does improve for some people, but again, it depends on what's causing the sleep issues. If it's a loss of progesterone, then adding progesterone in can, of course, improve sleep. But for some women, the sleep problems are nothing to do with loss of progesterone. But I have never had anybody say to me they've gone on HRT and they have lost weight or lost belly fat. And that's because it's not directly the loss of estrogen and progesterone that is causing the increase in belly fat. It is part of the picture, but it's not the only thing. And so when we want to get rid of belly fat, we have to come at it from lots of different angles. And we have to, first of all, understand what is causing that increase in belly fat. When we understand it, it makes it a lot easier to make the choices and the right choices in terms of what we eat, how we live our lives, and how we move, exercise. And so that's what I have put into the new belly fat buster method, or belly buster method that I have just released registration for. There is an early bird registration now for this new program, and it takes one part of my bigger program, the Revitalize method, and just hones in on that one area, which is the weight and the belly fat. The Revitalize method is much broader. It's a whole reset. It's to deal with lots of things like gut health, energy, and so on. But a lot of women I know just were very much wanting to focus on belly fat, and so I have created this. It starts on the 6th of June. No, it's not 6th, sorry, the 7th of June. Tuesday the 7th of June, we kick off with the first masterclass. There are 3 masterclasses, and the program runs for 4 weeks so that you can work through, you can start to make the changes, and I can support you with questions and answers, etc. There will be resources available. There will be the 3 masterclasses. And I'm not just going to teach you about nutrition. I'm not going to give you, just give you a diet. In fact, it's not a diet. Anybody who knows me knows I don't do diets. I will teach you, first of all, what's going on in your body so that you understand why it's happening. Secondly, what to do about it, with all the different areas, not just what you eat. And then you will have the tools. There will be recipes, menu plans, etc. It won't be like anything that you have done before. If you've tried any weight loss programs, this is not the same. I don't work in that way because, quite frankly, they don't work. They may work temporarily short term for crash weight loss when you're younger. I would argue that they're actually really damaging. But this is about nourishing your body, bringing your body back into balance, so that your body will lose fat naturally. So if you are interested, I will pop the link into the comments, or if you're watching this somewhere other than in my Facebook group, you can DM me and ask for the link. And all the information is on that, on the page that I will be sharing. Now, just to mention, there is a Facebook support group, but I have a lot of women who come to me via Instagram, and a lot of them are on Instagram because they don't like Facebook, and I can't blame them. So for those who aren't on Facebook but want to do this, that is absolutely fine. You will be able to ask your questions within the program. Within each module, you will be able to put questions and I will be able to answer them, and everyone will be able to see the answers, because it really helps because everybody has similar questions. And so you will be able to ask questions there as well as in the Facebook group. All the masterclasses are recorded, so if you can't make them live, I've done them in the evenings so that more people can attend them. You will get so much value from this. If you've been struggling to lose weight and it's really bothering you, if you've got this belly fat and you want to do something about it, we're coming up to summer. This is the time most women think about it. But actually, you know, it should be thought about all year round. But I know it becomes more front of mind in the summer because we're wearing looser clothes and less clothes. This is the time to do it. I won't be running this again for a while. And so if you, and also I probably won't run it live again, where you get this kind of support. So if you are thinking about it, the program is now available and open for you to register. All right. If you have questions, do ask me, either DM me or you can pop them in the comments if you're reading this, watching this somewhere where you can comment. And yeah, I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible in the Belly Buster method and helping you to finally get rid of it and, you know, start changing the way that you are eating and looking after yourselves. All right. Take care. Bye for now.